What's up, everybody? It's My Reviews Are One here again, and today we have every one of the electronic devices that belong to me. This is not every electronic device in the family, but this is all of mine, which is a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them belong to me. And we have like 2 more that could go on to this list, but this is all of them, the ones that are mine, and they all work, which is the cool part. And they're lined up in no particular order. You'll notice the camera's back on a tripod. How did that happen? Did I get my camera fixed? No. No, I did not. I'm actually using a Kodak EasyShare digital camera. So it's a 12 megapixel camera, so we're really only missing 4 megapixels off the old camera. But once we zoom in, you'll really notice it's not my old camera. Anyway, let's get started. Here we have a Sansa clip. Got this in about 2007, just to prove to you it does still work. Though it does not seem to want to sync to the computer in any possible way, nor do I really remember how to use it at all. But as you can see, it will launch up, and it does have some songs on it, but the clip is broken. Other than that, it's in pristine condition. I do not have the packaging for that, though. Over here we have a 4 gigabyte touchscreen iPod Touch clone / knockoff. And as you can see, it also works just as great as any other knockoff does. And as you can see there, it works as well. There's a camera on the back of this device also. So, yeah, as you can see, I will prove to you that every one of my devices work. Alright, here is a 5th generation Apple iPod Nano. As you can see, camera, Apple. You got the little click wheeling action here. Let's try to focus a bit. So there, yeah, as you can see, 5th gen Nano. Loaded up with songs and everything, and this Nano does get used quite a bit. Basically, from the Nano down, all of these products get used. These two really just kind of sit around a lot. Alright, here we have a 2nd gen iPod Touch. Working. 2nd gen iPod Touch. Right there. Here is a, obviously, since it's the newest model, a working 4th gen iPod Touch. There you go. A Samsung Galaxy Player 4.0, which actually shows up quite nicely on this camera, unlike the rest of my screens. Oh, and this one's the biggie. The 3rd generation Apple iPad. Also in pretty much total brand new out of the package. Would never know I've used it. But it does get its daily amount of use, and its screen definitely shows up well on camera, unlike the other earlier ones. And there's your easiest way to tell that I'm using a 3rd generation iPad, and the other way to know is that if we type in Cydia, there is no such thing. So it is in fact a real 3rd gen iPad, and the screen is super clear, and there's no other ways to really prove it, but you know, there's the serial number if that pleases you. Model number A1416. So if you don't believe me that this is the iPad 3, that's your problem. But it is the Apple iPad 3, and you will be screwed when it has Siri during iOS 6. And none of these devices have ever been jailbroken or hacked. Every single device on here runs exactly like they're supposed to be running. That even includes this iPod here. As you'll see, it runs nothing strange. That includes this iPod here. It also runs Nothing Strange. That includes this Galaxy player, which it does run stuff strange, but it is nothing illegal, nor is it rooted. The iPod Nano, and the Apple iPad. All of them run exactly what they're supposed to be running. None of them are hacked or changed in any way that is not allowed by an app store. As I said, the Galaxy player, it has been changed a little bit, but it is nothing that you can't do with the aid of Google Play and the Go launcher. So it is in normal working condition, and as you can tell there, nothing has been changed. Let me just unlock it there. I'll click the home button. There you see, nothing has been changed on this device either. So every single one of my devices are in pristine condition, and I still have the box for the Apple iPad, Samsung Galaxy, iPod Touch 4th and 2nd Gen, iPod Nano 5th Gen, and the Visual Land. This is the only device that is without a box, does not have the original earphones, doesn't have the original charger, but it does have chargers that are compatible with it. As you can see, the chargers on these two devices are the same, and the charger on the Galaxy is the same, and the charger on the iPod, the charger on this camera that I'm using is also compatible with charging this device as well. So that is my entire lineup of Apple devices. If you have any questions or want to see any reviews or further things on any of these devices, feel free to leave your comments down below. But this is all of my Apple lineup. Well, minus these three. They're all Apple products. And coming soon, hopefully, I will be getting a 32 or 64 gigabyte iPod Touch 5th generation to fill that slot that I just opened up right there. So there will be another one of these updates as I get more products. But as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products at the moment. And no, none of them are for sale. So don't leave a comment asking me to sell you any of these devices, because they are not for sale. And if you do leave a comment, I will tell you again that they are not for sale. None of these are for sale. There you go. But this is every device that I own. And again, none are for sale. I'll put that in the description. Anyway, don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well as climbing, and don't forget to subscribe. So thanks for coming out, and tell me how you like the camera. I'll probably do a review on that later. Thanks for watching.